Hey, this is Duncan, youth advocate, publisher, and entrepreneur. Listen, one of the things I used to hate is when I was in school and people would come around and try to give some long, boring lecture, lame lecture, especially one on bullying. I'm trying to hear all that. As a matter of fact, it's one of those assemblies, I might have been the first one asleep. I'm telling you, real talk. And here's the problem is that my life was already jacked up. See, I was from a messed up neighborhood in North Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We were dead broke. It was even abandoned houses right on the street that I grew up on. And my mom was a single mom. She was raising 6 kids on her own. I'm the oldest out of 6. And the worst part of it all was that I found out that my dad, who was supposed to be my childhood hero, who was a preacher, was actually smoking crack. It was crazy. I hated my life, all right? So I used to walk through the neighborhood. People used to see me because everybody knew my dad, so they knew what was going on. They used to holler out to me, "Hey, what up, crack, baby?" Now, I can smile about that now, but believe me, it wasn't funny then. It was terrible. I didn't like it. You know that little expression about sticks and stones mean, break your bones, but names are never, man, whatever. I didn't like it. And I did what I was taught to do in that neighborhood. If you're getting bullied or somebody's coming at you, then you need to get right back at them. So that's what we did. You make me feel bad, I'm gonna come back and try to make you feel bad. So what you end up with is, a whole bunch of people that's feeling bad, trying to make themselves feel better by making someone else feel bad. Whoa, pause right there. You can't do that. Here's something for you. I call them Duncan Nuggets. This is Duncan Nugget number 318. You cannot make yourself feel better by making somebody else feel bad. Doesn't matter what you do, your problems will still be there. See, I didn't realize that at first. Now, eventually, I got through this, my humble beginnings, and I overcame these things, and I was able to become successful. I've been blessed. I've traveled all around the world. I've spoken to millions of people. And one thing I've discovered is that most people, even bullies, the main thing they're trying to do is find some happiness. They're trying to build a life for themselves, to do something along those lines, something they dream about or something that they really want to get done. That's all people want to do. They're looking for happiness. But the thing is that in your pursuit of happiness, there's a couple things you need to understand. There's another Duncan Nugget, number 319. When you build people up, you build yourself up. So one of the keys to happiness is definitely building other people up. As a matter of fact, that's when my life really changed. For me, I was a knucklehead most of my life. But at 24 years old, I walked away from my career as a professional saxophone player, and I went to raise my youngest brother at the time. His name is Nate. He was 15, I was 24. And so in trying to build him up, what I was able to do is to change my life around. People, you always run up to me and say, hey, Al, man, bruh. Man, you saved your brother's life. And I stop them right in their tracks because actually, if you pay attention to the story, he saved my life. Because by building him up, I was building myself up. See, and bullying is the opposite of that. Bullying is making a major effort to tear somebody else down. That's what you want to do. And if you can't become successful by tearing somebody else down, that means you cannot bully your way to success. It just doesn't work that way. Build people up, and you build yourself up. $1 million question. Do you spend your time tearing people down or building people up? Hey, this is Al Duncan. It has been my pleasure. Until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.